like a quiet storm. No crowd, stand proud, watch it I conform. Beyond the norm, I exceed the height. Beyond on the in the stereotype. So this in your stereo, this is my life. On the day so long, you can wear it with night. Night came with me to help me carry the light. You can stand your ground, whatever you fight. You work for yours like I work for mine. On the street riding, got a personal line. But that's from the west like a perfect line. From the coast that's known for the surface shine. Right rhymes like I'm trying to say the 100 times. So I could get big and first to mine. Turn courage to live with the work behind. I won't trust you again. Getting better at you. This time.
Want to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Hey, this is a big for him, Teddy. Chavez's future could be determined tonight. He's a clear-cut underdog.
Yeah, Joe, this is like high school. You want to get to college, but you have to go through high school first. What you learn there will tell what college you get accepted into. And that's what the story is for this fight.
A little head hunting with the right. Chavez's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage, he's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because.
Solid. Big headshot puts him down. So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do 2 things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
A uppercut by Antonio Chavez. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop.
Hey, hands up!
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Start of a new round. Bishop's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Come on!
Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Chavez's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Combination to the head. And yet another big shot comes in. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Chavez is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Chavez's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
And that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there and he tore apart that kitchen.
Chavez is basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chavez. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there. Land the right hand. Crashes home with the uppercut. Andre Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wide.
Good uppercut by Antonio Chavez. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Count down the final moments of this round. Very nice. Big shot there. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. That is exactly what he wanted to see it of Andre Bishop. Scoring the knockdown in that last round with such technical precision.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me. Not that he scored the knockdown with his opponent, but how he did it.
Solid. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your winner, Andre Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
The Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City is home to our boxing card tonight, and it's headlined by a heavyweight clash. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. This is just the second fight at heavyweight for the former middleweight prospect, the American Andre Bishop. Tonight, Bishop will face Raul Castillo. Let's give you something to look for right from the start with Raul Castillo as round 1 is underway. Castillo is a fierce body puncher. Andre Bishop has had to do his scouting report and know that. Look for him to stay at a safe range and not let Castillo get to the inside. Bishop has to shore up that defense. He is taking far too many body shots from Castillo. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's 2 ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Oh, what an uppercut. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skill. See, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Goes up top with the right hand. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Castillo's defense is paying off now. That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. And that does it for this round.
You gotta push forward and get close to this guy. When you get inside,
back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Carissi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
bang the body, finish with a hook.
Andre Bishop's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just... A big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Well placed, straight right hand. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
And this round comes to an end.
Okay? You circle away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving from side to side. All right? Keep moving. Don't let him.
You're not winning the rounds, man. You're not winning the round. I need you to start with your jab and then go to the body.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Castillo's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Castillo. Blocks away that headshot. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Solid straight right hand. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Castillo's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. What a big shot. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Now this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Bishop's doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. That's a nice-looking uppercut by Andre Bishop. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was hurt. Now there's no doubt that he will fight on. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And now he scores with that left to the body. This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Andre Bishop. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Bishop has to change things here. He cannot continue on taking that many body punches.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Bishop's nailed by a hook. Final 10 seconds. Well, in that last round, Andre Bishop got stunned there. I'll be very interested to see how he starts off this next round after listening to trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, I think they're always talking about the psychological parts of this game, so I'm sure that he's going to come out at least looking like he wants to get right after the guy and then control himself before he gets too close. He wants to show the guy that there's no bad effects, then I'm okay.
Stay away from
Nicely
those.
timed 1-2. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Oh, and a two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. And he's holding halfway point of this last round. Good block there by Andre Bishop.
Don't let him get to you.
A minute to go in the fight. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Very close fight. Tough to score some of those rounds, but they did. And for that, let's send it up to the ring. Castillo's your winner by a unanimous decision. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Scores up top with a left. Halfway through round number 1. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Well, Bishop was dead on with his scouting report. Castillo's trying to get to the inside, get right in front of him, and crash home to that body. He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations. Hook to the body. Oh, that got to him. Right to the head with that right. A harsh headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a stinging right hand by Andre Bishop. There was a moment in that last round that Andre Bishop would like to have back. Trainer Gus Carisi is reminding him of it.
Yeah, well, he never saw the punch. He was throwing a jab, and he got timed with a perfect right hand. It's the job. It's the eyes of Gus now that he has to depend on.
And bang, and away he goes. Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Two snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop needs to get away from these body shots. He is taking a lot of punishment from Castillo. Castillo's left now getting into the mix. Bishop's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop, and here he's putting it to good use. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Well-placed jab by Andre Bishop. Blocks that punch. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to dismiss it. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop.
This is a fight. You're winning this fight. Estás ganando. Just keep playing.
Bishop's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
It seems to me that Bishop is right now uncomfortable with the pace that's being set in this fight.
Well, he started the pace. See, that's the funny thing about it. He said it, but he might not be able to keep it up.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Doubles up the jab to the head.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Pace yourself.
You see him holding on.
Relax, relax.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Tired.
Oh, a big shot. Big shot he just scored with. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. The body punches were... Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 6 rounds among heavyweights. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Castillo's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. The old 1-2 scores for him. Raul Castillo is putting money in the bank here. Andre Bishop is eating these body shots. That'll slow him down later. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Combo. You need to keep that head.
A sharp hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's 2 guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Clean shot with the right. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. How about that left hand? Solid right by Andre Bishop. Nice block. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well landed hook by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Castillo. Now he ties up there.
Move your head. That's where you want to be.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Protecting his head well with his guard. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving.
Halfway through this round, he returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He scores with the jab. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Bishop's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And the round comes to an end.
You gotta win these early rounds for it. You're not shooting your jab. Move your head and bump that jab. Just like we worked on, man. 1, 2, up top.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Overhand right can be so effective. Castillo continues to throw to the body, but he's doing nothing but hitting Andre Bishop's arms. Castillo's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
Combo lands to the head. Up top with the right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. What a What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop.
Castillo's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Castillo's able to land a nice, clean left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Castillo. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Bishop has to change things here. He cannot continue on taking that many body punches.
See how he targets that hook? Castillo scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Bishop's left landing well. Headshot lands, was a hook.
Work the body kick. Body shot.
Committing to the head work, you see him go there again. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Gets rid of that effort. Castillo's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Great movement to get away from those punches. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. And another right hand comes in.
Can't just move around. You gotta move.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. He gets off with a combination up top. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's... And Bishop is stunned. Look at that! Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Tired. He's tired. You got this one.
Now hugging on the inside. Castillo's able to land a good, solid left hand. A stinging upper. Oh, and there you go. Bishop finds himself on the floor again. Can Andre find a way to gather himself and continue on? Andre Bishop had high hopes in just his second fight